got for y'all today? A happy Friday. Good vibes, chill mood, and always off the charts with your boy. I got Miss Jasmine Camacho-Quinn with us today. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Man, I'm lit. It's Friday, just like every day, because you know what? A lot of people say, man, I can't wait till Friday, but my Friday is more like Monday because I'm lit every day. What about you?
Nah, this is my weekend. I know I can rest. This is my weekend right here. I get to rest.
So talk to me, man. How your week been going, man? Talk to me a little bit. Let's talk about it.
I mean, it's been going. It's been going. We started back practice, so my body is a little, that first week kind of sore, trying to hang on. But I mean, I don't know. This about to be it's about to be it's just been a hard year. Let me just say that. And everything just feels like it's hitting.
So, and I'm glad you said that because one of the biggest things that I really want to ask you was, you come off from extensive training. Your
Mhm.
mind is already focused on what you're about to do, what you're attempting to accomplish. Which you are an Olympian. You've already conquered that,
Mhm.
and so in your mind, you're going through the steps. How has the pandemic impacted you?
Um, it honestly, it was kind of like there wasn't nothing I could do about it. Like at first, I was like, they need to make up their mind whether we, having it this year and just postponing it or just canceling it. Hopefully, they cancel it because it's just too much going on. Like, and they ended up canceling it, and then as it got worse. Like we all witnessed, like it got worse. So, um, I mean, it just gives me and other athletes like more time to just prepare. So it's kind of like, yeah, we were ready for it, but we have another year to train and do what we need to do to get to where we need to be. So,
So talk to me a little bit about the transition because you come from one of the most prestigious universities, University of Kentucky, Kentucky, Lexington. Know a little bit about Kentucky, and talk to me a little bit about the transition from University of Kentucky to the pros, and how was it that how did you adapt to the change? Was it any different?
it was a big difference. You know, when you're in college, you don't really you always complaining. Let me say that. When you're in college, but you're always tired. You got class, you got practice. It's just you got study hall, tutoring, things like that. It keeps you busy though. And once you become pro and you're no longer in school, it's boring. Like you just have practice and you go home. So like yeah, it sounds like yeah, I'm out of school. Oh, all I got to do is go to practice for 2 hours or something. But it's just like I have nothing else to do. Like nothing else to do. I'm so used to being on a schedule and having things to do. So now like just having only practice and then going home and sitting there. Um, that was a really big adjustment. And not having, access to people. Like I wasn't around a lot of people anymore. So that was like a big adjustment. But I think everybody goes through that. Like life after college is a lot different and it takes a minute to get adjusted to that. So training wise didn't change because I mean at the time I was still with the same coach. So like the workouts, that wasn't nothing different. I guess
Still the abuse. Still abuse. No
it
school.
was just the not having like a set schedule like I used to from college. But workout wise, I was with the same coach at the same time. So um that didn't change. Like that didn't have no hard impact on me at all. But me graduating that December and my coach, left that June. Um and not having him for those like 6 months, that
Yeah.
was hard because I was like already pro, signed my contract, but I was finishing up school in Kentucky. He was in Texas. So it was hard. That was hard because I'm not, there was a new coaching staff. Like I had to kind of get to know for that time period. And yeah, that was a big adjustment for me.
So uh, I do have a question for you because I do realize that yes, you are 100-meter hurdler. I get that. I understand that a lot of hurdlers they love the hurdles. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. Y'all look fantastic jumping over those hurdles, all in sync and all that good stuff. It looks great. But I do also know that you run a 22 in the 200. Why don't you run the 200 more often?
um, I I do. I did do it in college. Like I ran it. But you know, in college at the time, like I was doing so many events. So I was like, I can't go out here and do a 4x1, give up my all, do hurdles, give my all, do the 200, give my all, and then come back for the 4x4 and be a second leg
Yeah.
at that. Like I can't do that all in one day. Like it's hard. And um so I know like the 200, like okay, I ran 22.6. I could have went faster, but I had to. Well, I went 22.4 this year. I did go 22.4 this year. I opened up with that. Um, I can run the two. If I now that I have more time, I guess, since I don't have to do other events. So if it's just hurdles in the 200, like I can focus on just those two. And I think like this year, it really like opened up my eyes because training I didn't really start like fully, like full on training until about like April, May kind of.
Mhm.
And which was this year because there was some stuff going on before that. so so like actually training hard every day, like a different mindset. Um yeah, like and then opening up with 22.4 45, like I was like, okay, like if I was training like this all year, I could have did something different. Like it did open up my eyes though, and um I just feel like if COVID wasn't going on and things like, and I was able to run the 200 more, like the time would have dropped. Like me being a short sprinter too, like I need races with the 200 because once I get about to 150, I'm
No,
done.
look. I'm tell you. I watched one of your 200 races. I was like, oh man, that is impressive. I didn't know that she can run the 200. Like,
Mhm.
I'm not sure why she's not doing 100-meter hurdle 200.
Yeah, I have both. Like I could do both. Like I have the flexibility under Nike to do both.
Yeah,
It's just hurdles is just gonna come first because
of course. That's just your specialty.
yeah, yeah.
So walk me through.
hmm
You are an Olympian.
hmm
You were at the 2016 Olympic Games.
hmm
And I understand that you were really, really looking forward to this year's Olympic Games for
hmm
several different reasons. And the biggest one being what happened in 2016. Now, I don't mean to bring this up, but I mean to bring this up because it's something that I've seen in you
hmm
that I want to ask you about. And the statement that you made after the race was, I'm not going to let this race define my career.
hmm
Explain that to me, please.
Um, I just knew like although I was like heartbroken, I was really hurt. I just knew like okay, there's still opportunities. Like there's another Olympics. This isn't the last. Like I was 19 and like just being an athlete for so long, like you can't just let one thing pretty much like control anything else after that. And I I was hurt, yeah, but I also had to still like remind myself and be positive too, because I was just like 4 years at the time, I was just like, dang, 4 years, that's a long way, but 4 years went by fast, and we didn't even get to compete this year. So, like, I just knew that though. Just being an athlete, like I just know like you can't let one little thing, one mess up that happened, like control everything else. Like you're just gonna have to come back from it and show up, show up and show out.
I liked it because when I was looking at when I was looking at when I was looking
Roscoe.
at what you had going on with that, it was pretty cool to me because I said, dang, like I could see the passion and the desire in your eyes
Mhm.
and how bad you wanted to put on for your country. Which,
Mhm.
by the way, folks, if you didn't know, she's from Puerto Rico. Woo! Puerto Rico. Woo! So,